probably on live bar. Oh, she probably saw it then. Get in there, Spencer! Get in there, Spencer! Go, Spencer, go! Sean, go, 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 go! Get up there, buddy. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, straight in. Get in front of the net!
Good morning. Good morning. Check, check. Check, check. Good morning. Check, check. Check, check. Good morning. Good morning. Check, check. Check, check. Check, check, check. 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 Check, check, check. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 mic, check, mic.
Picked up at the low point area. Now entering the high slot. It's a shot from Tonk. Redirection in front. Can't get a whiff on it. On the second chance effort, he scores. Sean Lucas proving his leadership, the captain of this Alberta team, and he finds the back of the net, and it's 4-0 Alberta.
And we're here. Welcome to the 2025 Para Hockey Championships here in beautiful Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. May 15, 2025. It's a sunny day out here. My name's Steve, joined here by Keith. Apologies for our late incoming with the audio, but this is going to be a fabulous tournament, 4 days.
Who doesn't love hockey? That's one question we always ask. So the puck is dropped by the referee. It's picked up by the left winger coming up the right side. Decides to fire it up the right side. Can't be picked up. Brought back out to the neutral zone. Against the boards that time. Now it's picked up down low. It'll be Saskatchewan, the first one to that loose puck. Klassen with it up the right side. That one's picked off by LeBlanc. Now along the boards, it's picked up by Saskatchewan. They'll look to get one back. LeBlanc there to pressure. He'll take it away and send it down. Loose puck race. It's picked up by Saskatchewan in their own end, up the right side. We picked up by LeBlanc in front of his own net, protecting that puck. Now going up the left side. Passes to the gut of the ice. Staying onside that time, sorry. Now picked up by LeBlanc in the slot, making a move. What a goal!
Another beautiful shot.
Jacob LeBlanc from Moncton, Ontario, representing Alberta in this tournament, finds the back of the net, and it's 5-0 Alberta.
Yeah, so Alberta's definitely been dominating the first part of this game. They've had great control, great passing.
They just look more confident out there, too. Like, they look like they've been practicing with each other for months. They've been together.
And that's a big component, Easton. I mean, the Saskatchewan team, we can tell they've kind of a mismatch of players from different provinces and that.
For sure, you're getting guys from Saskatchewan, Manitoba, the Atlantic region, so that's your Maritimes. And there's another shot, another goal that time. This time it'll go to Braden Tomp from Sherbrooke Park, Alberta.
With 2:41 left in this first period, it'll be interesting to see what happens after the first period with Saskatchewan, see if they can come together as a team and pull a defense in and pick up some goals in the second and third.
100%. Tracy Arnold still in net for Saskatchewan. And the puck is dropped this time. It gets poked away, skating straight off the draw. Here's Saskatchewan and over the blue line. That shot will get blocked. We picked up along the left side, freed up and sent back down. This time it will be picked up by Adam Kuwix. Now once again, here comes Alberta. That one gets dropped back. Now that one gets flipped up. Bouncing puck that time. It's taken away by Alberta, but can hang on to it. So it'll be a loose puck race, along the right side of the boards. Now trying to cut to the gut of the ice. Bit of a collision that time. Picked up at the blue line by Alberta. Lucas will have a shot and easy tap it in front, and they score. And it looks to be Colton Ribbling from Lethbridge, Alberta, the defenseman in front of the net, who picks up the goal.
Yeah, he definitely saw that open area. He just sat there, plenty of time, great pass.
Referee getting back to center ice, ready to drop the puck. Has it 7-0 Alberta. We're waiting for a left winger for Alberta. We had a right winger getting out there late, and it'll be a face-off infraction on Alberta.
Yeah, those sleds coming out of those boxes there, it's sometimes a little tricky. It's really challenging. They've got some fake ice back there for the sleds to move around in. but there's a big lip there, and it's still challenging to get on that off and on that
For
ice
sure.
sometimes.
Now the puck is dropped that time, tried to jam it down. Sorry, but McQuaig was there to block that one through traffic. Now it's picked up. Saskatchewan might have a chance this time, but it's taken away. Loose puck race will be picked up by Alberta, but then taken right back away. Now another loose puck race down low. It's picked up by Alberta. Skiffington with it. Along the left side, that one will go up the boards. Now Clark with it, taking a tumble that time. We picked up by Alberta. Alberta still with it, trying to get that pass off. Does. Now in the high slot that time, it'll get blocked through traffic. Now picked back up by Skiffington, all alone. Shot. Nice save that time by Arnold. Now it's picked up in the corner. So we've reached the last minute of play in the opening frame. That one will be cleared away out to the neutral zone. Sorry. Now it's picked up by Alberta. They'll send that one up. Connects on the pass. Over the blue line that time. It's loose. Nobody really has a hang on it. They get it down to LeBlanc. LeBlanc now sends that one out in front. Goes a little wide of the man he wanted to, but does get to another Albertan player. And they'll get another shot, and both of them denied by Arnold. Down low, it's picked up by Hubley of Saskatchewan, though he is from Nova Scotia, so they can fill out a roster. Now that one's blocked through traffic by the Saskatchewan player. It's picked up by Hubley. He'll send it up the right side. Now loose puck raise as time winds down, and that's going to do it for the first period of play. 7-0 Alberta, your score after one.
Our mission at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Canada is to really make the lives of patients and families the best that it can be and really lift up patients who need our services to fulfill the most optimal version of themselves.
We take care of all orthopedic problems in pediatrics, but we super specialize in really rare conditions and complex conditions that involve orthopedics and other specialties.
A lot of the patients that will come to the motion lab are surgical candidates. So the surgeon may be able to do a great plan with just medical imaging, with the clinical history of the patient and some observation, whereas the motion lab will bring real numbers that we can measure that the eye cannot catch necessarily. And so it allows us to be more precise in the diagnostic of the patient, and then it allows us to better plan the treatment.
Rehabilitation is not easy. It's a tough part. So when we do rehabilitation, we did the surgery. Now we have the tough part, moving with difficulties, and it's saying, okay, now you're gonna have to do something that you might not wanna do. So how do we make that enticing for a patient to do this? And when I see parents writing back and saying, going to physio is the best part of my day, I said, oh, we're doing definitely something right.
Without Shriners, I know my leg wouldn't be straight. And Shriners, it's really special because there's only 2 doctors that can do this type of operation. So I know I couldn't just go to another hospital. It was here or I wouldn't do it. So everything is super for me and the future looks bright ahead.
Shriners is incredibly unique because we take the time for our patients. We take the time to listen, to understand what their needs are. Our team in social services, we try and make it as simple as we can for our families. Families coming from out of province, having a greeter meet them at the airport, drive them to the hotel. We make sure that our families are comfortable in what they do and in their decision of coming to our hospital, knowing that our people are the best that you can have right now.
Yeah, this place is definitely like a family because they treat you very nicely here. They treat you like you're one of them. When you come in for like an x-ray, like, hey there, Michael, you know, how are you? Yeah, everyone that works here definitely has positive attitude, always smiles on your faces. I know a lot of people here, I love them like a family.
You know, when you're a parent that has a child that's disabled, either wheelchair or has some disability, it's tough on the parents. And you know, when they come to the Shriners and they see other parents that have the same kind of child as they do, it's almost comforting in a way, you know, and they can exchange ideas. I can't tell you how many patients became friends from different backgrounds completely. You know, French or English, it doesn't matter, because they have the same kind of disability. You know, they become friends because they see each other in the clinic together, and sometimes we make sure to invite them at the same time. You know what I mean? Like we make that effort, you know, so that these conditions, that these kids, you know, feel good, and the parents feel great about that. And I think that that's something that we pride ourselves in.
During the treatment, when it's really hard on him because he goes through a lot of emotions, anxiety, we always have one nurse that comes to distract him, to play games with him. They bring their virtual goggles so that he doesn't think of the pain that he's going to go through. All these little details make the Shriners so special.
We cover a wide range from the molecular to the bedside of the patient. And that was the vision from the get-go. And I think the best example that this vision works is that this facility has developed a standard of care for 3 pediatric metabolic bone diseases. So those now are the treatments that are used throughout the world that were developed here at Shriners Hospitals for Children Canada. And I think it is unique because it has a very high-performing research center, which not all hospitals have.
We are becoming experts, and in certain cases we are identified as the leaders in North America in rare and complex bone-related disease. For certain, we have the biggest group of patients for osteogenesis imperfecta in North America. But that being said, we want to be identified as a leader in pediatric orthopedics so that when your kid has a rare disease or complex, it's obvious that you're going to come at Shriners. And we want to be the place in Canada. That's part of our vision.
Shriners is special because they have like the family kind of vibe. Here you're really going to have care, you're going to be informed, you're going to have support. That is really important. They are human here, not just nurses, not just physicians, not just doctors. They are human. They have human values, and this is what makes them different than others. The Shriners are really the one that has my heart.
What we offer children and families goes beyond clinical care. I'm just really grateful to work here because people from every department, everyone really has this passion of giving back, whether it's people who work in maintenance, in the kitchen, in audiovisual services, in research, in clinical, at the reception. Every person has a role and makes a difference. And when you see this teamwork and everyone coming together with their energies, everyone wants to make a difference in the child's life. And it's really obvious from this kindness and this motivation to do better. To me, this is what really makes the Shriners special.
go casual with it.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here, we provide access to the best doctors and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions, home to possibility, and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Alrighty, welcome back, hockey fans, to Game 1 of the 2025 National Para-Hockey Championships here at the Lunenburg County Lifestyle Center and the Clearwater Seafoods Arena. My name's Easton, joined along beside Steve. Steve, how you doing so far?
Oh, doing great. This is a great game so far. Can't wait to see what I get in the second period.
For sure, and it's been all Alberta. The shots sit at 15-2 in favor of Alberta. And they're just giving it to him, really. Arnold's still in goal for Saskatchewan as we're going once again. Along the left side, it's picked up by Saskatchewan. Shot there just goes high and a little wide of the net. Trying to circle back. Down low, that one gets poked away. Now here's Alberta with it. Pass up long, stretch feet up to the left side. Lucas will skates for it, has one to beat. Loose And that shot just goes a little wide. Didn't really get everything he needed to on it. Now that one will come out to the neutral zone. It's picked up by Alberta. It's Hillman who drops it back for Ribbling. Ribbling now will fire that one down, just a little wide of the net. Now LeBlanc, shot there, he scores. Jacob LeBlanc.
Yeah, Jacob's really been shining this game. He's had a few single efforts and a lot of great passing and a lot of great playmaking there.
For sure. He's not even from Alberta, Steve. He's from Moncton, Ontario.
That's right. So we had this great defense effort there by Alex on the Saskatchewan team coming back on that breakaway. Like to see that. I'd like to see a lot more of that.
Referee into center ice to drop the puck. Shots on goal set at 16-2 for Alberta as they lead this one 8-0. And Kuix passes it up to the right side and over the blue line that time. Beats his man and sends that one down. It's picked up along the boards. Now behind the net. Here's Alberta with it. Near the right face-off dot. Along the left side. Trying to come in. In front that time. Just went wide of his man and it'll be picked up by Tomp. The low point area. Next move by one. Another pass over. Just can't hang on to it. Great chance that time for Hillman. Now that one taken away by Saskatchewan. But Alberta will pick it right back up in the attacking end. That'll be sent down. Will be picked up by Spong. Spong now against the boards, being applied the pressure. That one will get sent along the boards. Now near the low point area. Now it's taken away by Saskatchewan. Now it's taken away, and here's Tomp with it now. Sends it over. Now in the high slot that time. A shot there, easily stopped by Arnold.
Still a nice glove save there. That was great to see. Alberta's doing a great job of keeping their players open ice, separated, finding that open spot, looking for those passes.
Hitting the lanes as well.
Their movement's really good. It's one of the challenges in the sleds. It's really more important to keep moving than it is when you're standing up. You can't accelerate as quickly in these sleds, so it's always a good thing to keep moving.
The face-off will go to the right of goaltender Tracy Arnold. Linesman drops the puck as we're off. Now drop back. Running Rabbit couldn't hang on to it. Now LeBlanc with it now. Jacob LeBlanc to the left side. Trying to beat his man wide. Now looking to cut in to the front of the net. Decides to pass it out in front. Just nobody there to receive it. Now along the boards once again. Decides to dish it off to his teammate. Now that one will get poked away by Saskatchewan. Now in front of the Alberta bench. It'll be taken right back away by Alberta. Now on their own end. Here's Alberta looking to attack along the left side. And over the blue line. LeBlanc gets it over. That one just goes wide of Running Rabbit. Now near the blue line, trying to go it out as they do, just barely. And here's Saskatchewan going the other way over the red line. Knocked off the puck that time. It's picked up by LeBlanc, who sends it up the left side. Now trying to have that one freed up. Titled along the boards as it's freed up. Now it'll be a puck race on the right side. Alberta will come up with it. Makes a move by another. Staying on side, here's Skiffington. A shot there. Stopped by Arnold.
Another great stop by Arnold there. That was good. Good to see that under the sled. Holds on to it.
11:24 here to go in the second period. 18-2 are the shots. 8-0 Alberta, your score. Linesman drops a puck and we're off once again. Now long feed that time, just goes wide. It'll be a loose puck race. It'll be taken by Tom. Here's Alberta. The right side, that one just goes wide to Lucas. It'll be cleaned up by Hillman, who picks it up. Still with it, here's Hillman in on goal. Shot there, nice stop by Arnold.
Arnold's coming up big for the past few plays here.
For sure, and Arnold and Hillman just had a collision in front of the net, but everybody seems to be all right. 11 minutes to go here in the second period. It's set to go. The puck is dropped by the linesman. Now that pass is kind of whiffed on by the looks of it, and it'll be picked off by Hillman, who drops it back for Lucas. Lucas, a shot that time, stopped by Arnold. Now along the boards, that one's picked up by Saskatchewan, and they'll clear it away. Alberta will pick it right back up in the neutral zone near the red line. Sent over along the boards up the left side. Hillman will send it over to the right side. Has Lucas, decides to give it to him. Lucas makes a move by one and sends that one on goal. Stopped by Arnold. Now that one's taken away by Saskatchewan, and that'll get cleared away. The low point area. Hillman with it. Hillman will send that one down. That one goes off the glove of his teammate Lucas. Now going the other way, that one will be taken away by Alberta. Here's Tomp with it now. Now that one just goes wide to King. Loose puck race, it's picked up by Saskatchewan. King pokes that one away once again along the boards. That one's picked up by Hillman now. Trying to make a move, that one's poked away. Taken right back by Alberta. Up the left side here. Now that one's picked up by Saskatchewan. That one broken up by Spong. Now Spong has someone in front of the net. That one just going to pull the trigger on it. And Ribbling will pick it up. Shot there, stopped by the goaltender. Rebound is taken away by Saskatchewan. And they'll look to clear it the other way. Applying the pressure though is Spong. Now it clears out to the neutral zone. Now it's taken right back by Alberta. Now it'll get sent down by Ribbling. Now down low. Takes a little bump. Trying to get it freed up as it is. Now being tied up once again along the boards. Now one's sent out in front, but goes off the back of the Saskatchewan player in front. Now comes back to the point for Adam Kuwix. Now sent over. That one goes a little wide of Ribbling. Now fired over. It's Hillman with it. Now it's picked up by Spong. Hand pass called on the play. Steve, what are you thinking so far in this period? Only one goal scored for Alberta so far, and it looks like Saskatchewan is showing a little life.
A little life there. They're still playing hard D, which is nice to see, but the breakout passes aren't going to anybody. One thing I've noticed is that Alberta's definitely winning those races to the puck. The speed from the Alberta team is a bit overwhelming for the Saskatchewan players right now, it seems.
For sure. Yeah, Saskatchewan looks a little intimidated out there by the looks of it. The linesman in front of the Alberta bench ready to drop the puck as we're off, as Skiffington will drop it back. Now Alex Skiffington of this Alberta team from St. John's, Newfoundland, the only Newfie on this team, and I believe the second Newfie in the tournament. I believe there's a Newfoundlander on the Team Atlantic as well. Now it gets sent down by Tom. Loose puck race, and it's none other than Jacob LeBlanc who will come flying in there. Now along the boards coming in is LeBlanc. LeBlanc pick it up and send that one down. That one will go a little wide of the net. That one will be picked up and sent back in. That was along the boards. It's Skiffick too, who gets it over to Tom. Good shot there. Stopped by Arnold.
Wow, another great save. She's definitely being tested. With Arnold playing the way she is and, you know, keeping those shots outside, making sure she can see them, keep that Alberta team away from the front of the net. 21 shots on net right now, but she's doing great.
Face-off will go to the left of Arnold as the linesman gets ready to drop the puck, and that one's dropped back there. Shot right off the draw from Hillman goes high. Now along the boards, that one's broken up. Trying to flip that one out to center. It's taken away by Tom. Bouncing puck that time. Saskatchewan gets it now. Tom sends it down low. Once again in front of the net. The slot that one ditched over to Hillman. Hillman takes a shot that time. What a save by Arnold. Now down low along the boards. Another shot that time. It's punched away by Arnold. And that one gets tied up down there. Alberta looking to take it away. Falling to the ice. Setting feed that time, and Arnold will cover it up.
Yeah, so although we haven't seen Hillman on the board yet for score or assists, doing a great job in playmaking. 22 shots on net for Alberta, 2 for Saskatchewan. Your score, 8-0.
Face-off will go to the left of the goaltender, Arnold. Linesman set to drop the puck as we get set to go, but it's going to be a face-off infraction on Team Alberta, and it's going to be a LeBlanc. Now that one gets poked away a little bit. Near the face-off dot. Here's Saskatchewan with it. That one gets broken up. Now Alberta in the slot and scribbling. That one gets poked away. Decides to send it down. It'll be picked up by King. Now tied up, and King gives a little slash that time. And here comes Saskatchewan the other way. They'll flip that one out to center. Here's Alberta with it now. The left side, it'll be taken away. Now Alberta will get it back. It's Lucas. Oh, it's taken away by Saskatchewan there along the right side. Now down low. Here's King with it once again. King now trying to cut to the front of the net. Nice save that time from Arnold. Now that one can't be cleared away. He picked up along the boards this time. Now cleared out to center once again. Now it's taken away by Saskatchewan. Here's Klassen, who will send that one down. Takes a little bit of a hit that time as well. Now that one will go off man and go up and out of play. 4:56 remaining in the second period. 23-2 the shots for Alberta. They lead at 8-0.
Well, Saskatchewan finally got the puck down in the end. They didn't really make anything of it. I think this time that they're going to have to make some risky plays and getting some guys out there for some breakaways and really looking to get some opportunities on the net there. Down 8-0. Collapse the defense, but they're going to really have to look for those breakout passes. You know, and it'd be great to see some additional effort and in that offensive zone. Here's an opportunity with the face-off in the Alberta area.
For sure, and Saskatchewan is on the power plays. The delay of game penalty was called on that last play. Linesman drops the puck, and we're set to go once again. Alberta will look to clear it. Now in the high slot area, that shot easily turned aside by the goaltender. Now in the corner that time, Saskatchewan will fire that one. It'll be a loose puck race. Now here comes Alberta the other way on the short-handed chance. Shot, they score.
Yeah, a little out of position there for the Saskatchewan team. No defender up at the blue line. Again, it came down to a bit of a communication between the Saskatchewan team, not having those opportunities to practice together. Don't just don't have that opportunity to build that cohesiveness as a team. Recognize where your fellow athletes are going to be on those plays.
For sure, and led to a beautiful shorthanded goal that time. Now the puck is dropped. Left side, here's Hillman with it. Sent down. That one gets poked away by the Saskatchewan player. Down low, here's Lucas. Lucas in front of the net, tries to get it to Hillman. That one's cleared away by Saskatchewan. Doesn't look like it's going to be enough for icing, as it's not, as linesman waves it off. Now Alberta behind the net. We're going to set something up the left side. That one will go off the boards and go a little wide. Saskatchewan still with it, though. That one will get poked away by Alberta. Now that one gets caught of the sled of Hillman. Alberta stays on side. Sorry, Saskatchewan stays on side, and it's taken away by Alberta. And they'll just clear the puck that time. Arnold decides to leave it. Hillman skating for it. Looks like he has a little bit of an edge on the Saskatchewan player. Now here comes Saskatchewan the other way. That one will get cleared away by Anthony. Now here's Alberta with it. Makes a move, going up the right side. Decides to just clear it away. LeBlanc out of the box now for Alberta. Now that one will go a little wide of Anthony, but he'll escape for that loose puck. Ukulchuk will decide to stay in his net. Now taken away by Saskatchewan along the boards. Here's Alberta with it once again. It's Lucas, the captain. That one gets cleared away. Looks like it'll be icing, but it might get on goal, and it will.
Not sure what that call was for just yet.
I believe the linesman did not mean to blow their whistle. She waved it off, and so it'll go to center ice.
Well, that was a great penalty kill by the Alberta team. Showed composure, control. When they got the puck, they kept it, carried it. Good protection on the puck there.
100%. That sums it up in a nutshell. Now the linesman drops the puck, tries to get it over. That one blocked by the Saskatchewan player. Going forward, it'll be a loose puck race. Tompkins knocked off the puck that time. Still sticks with it there. Shot that time off the side of the net.
And a penalty on its way.
It's going to go for interference. With 1:58 to go here in the second period. Alberta will head to the power play for the remainder of the period. Unless they get a power play marker, of course. It's going to be the captain, Brett Klassen, of Team Saskatchewan, who will take the 2-minute interference call. The face-off will go to the left of Tracy Arnold.
Yeah, that's a tricky call. That's a fine line with the way that the equipment works. Falling over on the other player in that opportunity, I think it's the right call in that situation when there was that breakaway opportunity, but it's definitely a fine line. with the equipment getting tied up from one player to the other.
Linesman ready to drop the puck. As we're off and Alberta on the power play. That one, Tom with it. That one gets dropped back now. Adam Kewick takes a shot. Now it's picked up by Skiffington that time. And it's stopped by Arnold once again.
Reset here and see how Alberta handles the power play.
For sure, and I'd like to see if they'll look to score, or if they'll just look to get some passes going a little bit, or keep the pressure applied. All sorts of things it could be. Now down low, it'll be a loose puck race. Picked up by Saskatchewan and turning the other way. In the corner that time, it's freed up. Now can't quite clear it out. Tom keeps it in. Here's Running Rabbit now with it. Now loose in front of the net on that pass. It's over there to take it. Now here's Tomk with it. Now drop back for Skiffington. Skiffington now in the slot that time. Nice save that time by Arnold. Now will get cleared away. Down. Goaltender decides to leave it for Tomk. Tomk now with it. Left side here is Alberta with it, though. It's taken away by Saskatchewan. Now here's LeBlanc with it. Jacob LeBlanc. Here he goes the other way. LeBlanc now in over the blue line, using his speed to his advantage on the power play. He scores once again.
Grabs one more goal, 20.8 seconds left in the period.
Power play goal, so Team Saskatchewan.
That power play with Saskatchewan was actually defending quite nicely. I saw some great play by Calder down low, keeping the Alberta players out from in front of the net.
For sure, and the referee will drop the puck, and we're off once again as Spong can't hang on to it, and it'll be sent down by Saskatchewan. Now being tied up along the boards. It's taken away by Alberta. And he'll just spin it up against the boards and wait for time to expire. Still after the second period of play, 10-0 your score for Alberta. They lead in the shot compartment 26-3. We'll be right back here for the third period of play. My name's Easton, joined along by Steve. Don't go too far.
At Shriners Children's, we're home to the world's leading pediatric orthopedic care. Because so many life-changing advancements start here. We provide access to the best doctors and never allow your ability to pay for services to compromise the care your child needs. We're the first place to turn for the most common or complex orthopedic conditions, home to possibility and empowering kids to achieve the extraordinary. Shriners Children's, the most amazing care anywhere.
Our mission at the Shriners Hospitals for Children Canada is to really make the lives of patients and families the best that it can be and really lift up patients who need our services to fulfill the most optimal version of themselves.
We take care of all orthopedic problems in pediatrics, but we super specialize in really rare conditions and complex conditions that involve orthopedics and other specialties.
A lot of the patients that will come to the motion lab are surgical candidates. So the surgeon may be able to do a great plan with just medical imaging, with the clinical history of the patient and some observation, whereas the motion lab will bring real numbers that we can measure that the eye cannot catch necessarily. And so it allows us to be more precise in the diagnostic of the patient, and then it allows us to better plan the treatment.
Rehabilitation is not easy. It's a tough part. So when we do rehabilitation, we did the surgery. Now we have the tough part, moving with difficulties, and it's saying, okay, now you're gonna have to do something that you might not wanna do. So how do we make that enticing for a patient to do this? And when I see parents writing back and saying, going to physio is the best part of my day, I said, oh, we're doing definitely something right.
Without Shriners, I know my leg wouldn't be straight. And Shriners, it's really special because there's only 2 doctors that can do this type of operation. So I know I couldn't just go to another hospital. It was here or I wouldn't do it. So everything is super for me and the future looks bright ahead.
Shriners is incredibly unique because we take the time for our patients. We take the time to listen, to understand what their needs are. Our team in social services, we try and make it as simple as we can for our families. Families coming from out of province, having a greeter meet them at the airport, drive them to the hotel. We make sure that our families are comfortable in what they do and in their decision of coming to our hospital, knowing that our people are the best that you can have right now.
Yeah, this place is definitely like a family because they treat you very nicely here. They treat you like you're one of them. When you come in for like an x-ray, like, hey there, Michael, how are you? Yeah, everyone that works here definitely has positive attitude, always smiles on your faces. I know a lot of people here. I love them like a family.
When you're a parent that has a child that's disabled, either wheelchair or has some disability, it's tough on the parents. And when they come to the Shriners and they see other parents that have the same kind of child as they do, it's almost comforting in a way, and they can exchange ideas. I can't tell you how many patients became friends from different backgrounds, completely. French or English, it doesn't matter, because they have the same kind of disability, they become friends because they see each other in the clinic together, and sometimes we make sure to invite them at the same time, you know what I mean? Like, we make that effort, so that these conditions, that these kids, feel good, and the parents feel great about that. And I think that that's something that we pride ourselves in.
During the treatment, when it's really hard on him because he goes through a lot of emotions, anxiety, we always have one nurse that comes to distract him, to play games with him. They bring their virtual goggles so that he doesn't think of the pain that he's going to go through. All these little details make the Shriners so special.
We cover a wide range from the molecular to the bedside of the patient. And that was the vision from the get-go. And I think the best example that this vision works is that this facility has developed a standard of care for 3 pediatric metabolic bone diseases. So those now are the treatments that are used throughout the world that were developed here at Shriners Hospitals for Children Canada. And I think it is unique because it has a very high-performing research center, which not all hospitals have.
We are becoming experts, and in certain cases we are identified as the leaders in North America in rare and complex bone-related disease. For certain, we have the biggest group of patients for osteogenesis imperfecta in North America. But that being said, we want to be identified as a leader in pediatric orthopedics so that when your kid has a rare disease or complex, it's obvious that you're going to come at Shriners. And we want to be the place in Canada. That's part of our vision.
Shriners is special because they have like the family kind of vibe. Here you're really going to have care. You're going to be informed. You're going to have support. That is really important. They are human here, not just nurses, not just physicians, not just doctors. They are human. They have human values, and this is what makes them different than others. The Shriners are really the one that has my heart.
What we offer children and families goes beyond clinical care. I'm just really grateful to work here because people from every department, everyone really has this passion of giving back, whether it's people who work in maintenance, in the kitchen, in audiovisual services, in research, in clinical, at the reception. Every person has a role and makes a difference. And when you see this teamwork and everyone coming together with their energies, everyone wants to make a difference in the child's life. And it's really obvious from this kindness and this motivation to do better. To me, this is what really makes the Shriners special.
Casual with it.
Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here for the third period of play. 10-0 your score for Alberta. 26 through the shots for Alberta. A new goaltender in for Saskatchewan. It's going to be Evan Fenrick. And first shot of the third period is a goal for Alberta.
Looked like that first goal we saw in the start of the game. Right off the face-off, took control, Alberta took control, down the ice, shot, score. So far in the game, got goals for your Alberta team. LeBlanc with 3, Rivling with 1, Tomk with 1, Bullchild with 2, Lucas with 1, Running Rabbit with 2.
And that would be Bullchild's second there.
That's right.
Or Bullchild, tomato, whatever you really feel like saying. We'll find that out for you. The viewers at home, this one will be picked up along the board, sent down. Loose puck race now. It's picked up once again by Team Alberta. Sent over and now in the slot that time. A shot stopped by the goaltender. Now picked up by LeBlanc in the neutral zone. In over the blue line now. Here's LeBlanc once again. Dishes it off to Ribbling. Ribbling a shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender off the rebound. Blocked by the defenseman in front. That one will be cleared away. Might go down for an icing unless it loses its speed and linesman calls it off on the far side. Now here's LeBlanc the other way. Decides to drop it over. Now along the board side, this one's taken away by LeBlanc. Now LeBlanc trying to get by his man and on goal that time. Tries to slide that one over. It'll go a little wide. It's picked up by Hillman. Hillman now tries to fire that one out. We picked up near the blue line. No, sorry, that one will be cleared out as LeBlanc will take it away for Alberta once again. Now dishes it over to the right side. Here's Hillman. Hillman will try and pick it up and set something up. Centering feed that time. It's punched away by the goaltender. Now in front of the net there. Shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender, rebound, and it's taken away by Saskatchewan. Now it's picked up in the neutral zone by Tomk for Alberta. They'll send that one up the right side. Here's Lucas with it. Lucas now shot that time. Gets deflected on the way through. Now trying to cut to the front of the net. Decides not to pull the trigger. Now Tomk still with it. Now Tomk will pick it back up after getting tied up and shot that time. Goes a little wide. Now that one will go a little wide. Here's Saskatchewan, a chance. In on goal, sorry. Shot there, they score!
What a great shot. As I was saying this whole game, if they can get that breakout pass, it gives them that opportunity to get that breakaway, and that's the way that they're going to get some goals on this board.
Alex Clark, sorry to interrupt you there.
Absolutely.
Beautiful goal. Long stretch feed, and Team Saskatchewan is on the board. Now sent to the first side will be picked up by LeBlanc. Here's LeBlanc who fires it over to the right side. King can't hang on to it. Can't hang on to it. Here's LeBlanc with it in his own net. In his own end. Sorry, behind his own net. Now will be fired up the right side. Now taken away by Alberta once again as LeBlanc gets it back. Kick out of the ice. That one will be sent over to the far side. Now McQuaig will take it away. In over the blue line. Puts on the brakes and turning the other way. Can't keep that one in. So Alberta will have to clear the zone as LeBlanc will take it away. LeBlanc now in the neutral zone. See what he can do. In over the blue line that time. Trying to make a move as he does. Down the slot. A shot. It goes high. Rebound taken away by Saskatchewan. Sent along the boards. LeBlanc will take it. Decides to send that one down to King. King now on the doorstep. Can't put it home. Now that one cleared out to center. Here's Alberta with it. In over the blue line. In on goal. What a move this time by Bullchild. A shot there. What a save.
A little crash into the net there. We got everybody picked up. That was a fabulous save. Great move by Bullchild on that one coming in. Showing off that speed, puck handling skills. It's the one thing with sledge hockey, you get that opportunity to use both hands and move that puck under the sled and keep it protected away from the other players.
Face-off will go to the left of the goaltender once we're all set. So we are now Bullchild in for the draw. Puck dropped, and here we go again. And that one sent up the right side. That one will take a weird bounce and clear out to center. And that one dropped back. In front of the net. That time a shot, they score! Bullchild puts it home for Team Alberta. I believe that's his third of the game.
Yep, you're correct there.
12-1 to score now for Team Alberta.
Alberta reducing the intensity a little bit on the plays.
Seems like they're looking to more set up an offense now than just go out there and get a little wide and send it over and
absolutely
have a good shot. Now here's a chance. Looked like it got broken up by the defenseman and didn't reach the goaltender. Now it's cleared away. It'll be picked up by Tomk. Now at the right side, here's Bullchild. Bullchild now in on goal, trying to make a move. Bullchild gets a back shot there. What a save off the rebound. Another save. What a stop that time.
Two great saves. Good single effort by Bullchild. Still definitely showing the intensity there.
Evan Fenrich shuts the door from Saskatchewan. Both of Saskatchewan's goaltenders. We said before some of their team is made up of other provinces like Manitoba and the Atlantic region. Both their goaltenders are from Saskatchewan.
That's a great observation, Easton.
Puck dropped that time. We get blocked. Now here comes Saskatchewan the other way. In over the blue line that time. Being applied. 4 Alberta players on him that time. Now that one will get sent down. Goaltender will play it aside. Now broken up and it's taken away by Lucas. Here's Lucas. Sorry, no, that one's still down low. I thought Lucas had it taken away. He fooled me that time. And it'll come out to center for Adam Kewicks. Drop back for LeBlanc, though that one might be taken away by Saskatchewan. But no, LeBlanc will get a good poke on it. And Lucas will, Adam Kewicks will fire it up the left side. Now here's LeBlanc skating in, has Lucas behind him, but I think LeBlanc can just do it himself as he does.
Yeah, LeBlanc's really showing his control of the puck this game.
100%, and he's definitely been, there's different players you could throw in the mix of Alberta's best player, but I think I'm going to go with Jacob LeBlanc. But I definitely wouldn't leave Bullchild out of that conversation either.
Bullchild's had a lot of independent efforts. LeBlanc has 2 assists on that board as well and has been a real playmaker in this game so far. 8 minutes, 9 seconds left to go.
And it seems like Bullchild and LeBlanc have good chemistry as well. That's what I'm noticing.
Very much so.
That's going to be an icing on the play. 7:56 to go here in the third period. 34-4 the shots for Team Alberta.
It'd be really nice to see Saskatchewan close this out with as much intensity as possible.
For sure, but it probably is very discouraging with the score as we take a look at the schedule there on your screen at home. After this, we'll see Ontario and Manitoba face off at 10 a.m. Sorry to interrupt you there, Steve. Didn't mean to.
Oh, not at all.
No one sent along the boards that time. Let's see if McQuaid can keep it in. No. Here's Hubley. He might have a chance, but Tom was the first to the loose puck that time and going the other way. Over to the right side. Here's Spong. Spong that time. It's broken up. But Tom will bail it out of trouble. Here's Tomk up the right side. Dropped it back that time. Here's Spong with it. Now through traffic, loose on the doorstep. Good poke check that time. Here's Saskatchewan now possibly with a chance. Loses a stick. What a chance there. That could have happened. Just lost a stick that time. Hubley gets tied up with Spong. Now here's King going the other way. King with it now. Here's King now in on goal. Shot that time. Sails a little high. Great chance that time for Haley King of Team Alberta. Running Rabbit will pick it up. Now that one just barely kept in by LeBlanc at the blue line. Now let's see if LeBlanc can keep it in again, as he does. Now LeBlanc gets it down low. That one just goes a little wide to King. Couldn't really tell if he was trying to get a shot off or just a pass off.
Yeah, I seemed to fan on that one.
Yeah, he did.
Absolutely.
Now another shot that time. Just sails wide of the crease. Be picked up along the boards once again by LeBlanc. Jacob LeBlanc takes a trip behind the net. Last minute decides to fire it out in front. Taken away by Saskatchewan as LeBlanc will take that one away. And here's Hillman. Hillman now at the low point. Down low to Running Rabbit. A shot that time. Stopped by the goaltender off the rebound. Bullchild. Another save by Fenrich.
That's up to 36 shots on net. These goaltenders have had their workout.
For sure.
And we saw another opportunity from Saskatchewan, but that speed from Alberta just played into on that one as well, winning almost every race to the puck this game.
I think that's been the difference. Just Alberta is a lot faster. I'd like to see if maybe Saskatchewan and Alberta, maybe if they have the same speed, see what that game would be like. Because it seems like Alberta has somewhat of a decent IQ of the game. It's just they can't really set anything up because Alberta's just crashing their guys there.
Yeah, definitely. The speed, you're going to see this all tournament. Speed plays a big role in this game.
For sure. Stopped by the goaltender. 5:19 now to go here in the third period.
It will be very interesting to see how Saskatchewan comes together as a group throughout the tournament. They've got a lot of games to play, and hopefully each game they build a bit more cohesiveness, a bit more strategy as a team and come together.
Yeah, for sure. I 100% agree on that aspect. And their next game is actually at 4 p.m. when they'll take on Team Ontario. And that could be another tough matchup there.
I'm sure it will be. I'm sure it will be. As we've said, a number of these teams get an opportunity to practice and play together all season. Saskatchewan is not one of them.
So it'll be an O-zone face-off this time for Alberta once again. Shot that time goes off somebody in front. It goes a little high of the net. It's picked up now along the boards, and that one will be cleared away. LeBlanc will try and keep it in. Sticked away. Here's Bullchild. Looking to center that one. That one just goes wide of Ribbling. Now bouncing puck will go a little wide of the net. His Hillman can't really surpass that time. Shot on goal. That time goes a little wide. Along the boards this time. Picked up and sent down by LeBlanc. That'll be picked up along the boards by Saskatchewan. That one actually goes off the side of the post of his own net. Hellman trying to take it away down there, being applied tons of pressure. Saskatchewan comes up with the puck. Now here's Bullchild with it. Now it's dropped back. Here's Alberta trying to make a move. Looking to center. Decides not to. Now Saskatchewan looks to clear it, though. It's broken up a little bit along the boards.
We have 3:50 left to play.
And now here's a shot in front, and they score once again as Bullchild.
Great movement by Alberta there. You can see that they're not looking to score as often, but they're certainly moving the puck well, practicing their passes, running in through the zone.
One thing I have noticed this whole tournament is that, or this whole game, sorry, is they haven't forced anything.
Yeah,
they just
very
kind of
true.
let it play out a little bit, but
Fully
get
agree.
the passes out wide.
Fully agree, yep.
And they seem well coached on the bench as well. Like their coach is always talking to them over there, making sure everything's running smoothly. Now here's Tomk with it now in his own end for Alberta. Now that one gets broken up. It's picked up in the neutral zone. Now it's poked away by Anthony. Now here's Tomk with it now once again. Behind the net. Looking to do something with it. Fires it up the right side. That one will go a little wide. A loose puck race now. Icing possibly called on the play. No, it's going to be waved off last second there. Adam Kewicks keeps it in a little bit. Now along the boards, Lucas will try and apply a little pressure there and a little bit of a bump given that time from Klassen. Now that one will be poked away by Anthony. And here comes Saskatchewan the other way. Sends it over to the left side. But once again, Tomk especially has very good, I don't know how to put it, but he knows where to be. Right place, right time.
Right place,
is
right
his
time.
play style. And now here he comes entering the zone. See if he gives a little pass off. As he does, he dishes it off. And that time, that one will find the back of the net.
Well, definitely saw some good effort from Saskatchewan there. Some good passes, a little bit of a setup there. A couple of my teammates in that play from your local supports for this tournament, the Bridgewater Ice Storm, the local para-hockey team. We're hosting this tournament.
15-1 now the football score in this one. So puck is dropped, and here's LeBlanc off the draw. Let's see what he's going to do. Going up the left side, see if he wants another one. And he did, but might have gotten a piece of the goaltender, but ultimately went a little high. So Skiffington got that goal for Alberta coming from the Rock, St. John's, Newfoundland. Now at the left side, here's King, though, being knocked off the puck. Now here's LeBlanc trying to avoid his own teammate there. Eventually that one will get broken up, and it's picked up by Saskatchewan in their own end. Behind the net, turning the other way. That one gets broken up by Spong. Spong laying out trying to give nothing easy. Now it just can't quite be kept in. LeBlanc pick up the loose puck in his own end. 1:12 to go here in the opening game of the 2025 National Sledge Hockey Championships, hosted by South Shore Ice Storm here at the Lunenburg County Lifestyle Center in Bridgewater, Nova Scotia. Down low, don't send it in front by LeBlanc. We'll get a stoppage of play now with 52.4 seconds to go in the third.
And one more save for our goalies.
Yeah, Saskatchewan has been busy this game.
Definitely noticed an opportunity for for Saskatchewan to pick up on the extra player, that open player down low by the net. Probably, again, just a little bit of miscommunication and not a planned defense.
Now Saskatchewan will pick it up, trying to send it around the boards. Still being tied up there along the boards. Finally comes loose a little bit. And they're going to blow it down there with 31.8 seconds to go here in the third.
40 shots to 4. Tells the tale right there, I think, Easton.
Yeah, I think so too. They've just had a hard time trying to break out of their own end.
So Alberta takes on BC next at 2 p.m. local time.
There's going to be some penalties coming up here. Couldn't quite tell from our angle upstairs what really happened.
Oh, we're getting a 2-minute penalty on.
It's going to go to Alberta's Jeff McWegg.
$31.8 to go.
The puck is dropped once again. Now loose puck in front is taken away. Now taken away once again by Saskatchewan. Here's Spong. So 2 minutes for teeing the call on the Alberta player. Just under 10 seconds to go now in game number 1, and it looks to be Alberta skating away with the 15-1 victory.
And that'll close it out, Easton.
So final shots on goal, 40-4 in favor of Alberta, of course. So thanks for joining us for game 1 of the tournament, the opening game. Next game we'll see Ontario and Manitoba at 10 a.m. Atlantic time, local time here in Bridgewater. My name's Easton, joined along by Steve. Us two will be right back here for game number 2 of the tournament. Thanks for joining us.